crafts and cuisine. By day, visitors explore electric shops and cafes. By night, the precinct pulses with rooftop bars, live jazz, and vibrant nightlife. Maboneng embodies Johannesburg's resilience, blending history with modern creativity. Just minutes from the city center, it's a must-visit destination for anyone seeking the city's artistic soul and cosmopolitan energy. So with that being said, I really hope that if you've never taken a picture on that famous street that has the Maboneng backdrop behind you, you really have to make it a point that you visit as soon as you can. But with that being said, let me quickly run and grab a glass of water, rehydrate, and then after the break, we're going to be given the latest news and sports update by none other than the son of Mother Nature, the one and only Moeketsi, my money.
Extra mile, yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia ila, vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia ila, vanemia ila. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia ila, vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia ila.
And once again, a very good morning. My name is Moeketsi, my man, and we're about to keep you updated with your top stories making headline this morning. Starting off with your first headline, 360 million rand police tender scandal exposed. Suspected crime kingpin Vusimuzi Ketmatlala has appeared in the Pretoria Magistrate Court alongside 12 senior police officers. They are accused of corruption, fraud, and breaking finance laws linked to a 360 million rand SAPS Health Service tender. The contract was allegedly awarded irregularly to Matlala's company Medicare 24. Prosecutors say senior officers helped push the deal through. The tender has already been cancelled, and the case forms a part of a wider investigation into corruption within the police. The next news headline, pressure mounts on Balula after AfriForum corruption dossier. Pressure is mounting on ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula following the release of a corruption dossier by AfriForum. The organization alleges fraud and possible money laundering linked to a 2016 luxury Dubai family trip worth over 680,000 rand. AfriForum claims that the trip was funded through suspicious payments involving politically connected individuals. It has now urged the National Prosecuting Authority to reconsider its earlier decision not to prosecute and warned that the matter could lead to international consequences, including possible US sanction. Your last news headline, President acts to protect SAPS stability after Masemola's summons. President Cyril Ramaphosa says he is working with the Minister of Police to ensure that the South African Police Service remains stable. This follows confirmation by the NPA that National Police Commissioner General Fani Masemola has been summoned to court. 15 senior police officers have also been arrested over procurement-related case. The matter is linked to the Medicare 24 Tshwane District Police contract. The NPA has not yet revealed the charges Masemola faces. He is expected to appear in court on the 21st of April. That's all for your news headlines. Now heading over to your sports news. Starting off with rugby news. Du Plessis braces for the Edinburgh Test in Cape Town. Thomas center Dan Du Plessis admits he is still shaking off rust after returning from a long injury layoff, but expects a massive battle against Edinburgh in Cape Town. Du Plessis played a full 80 minutes in the Stormers bonus point win over the Dragons and believes his sharpness will return with game time. With Edinburgh desperate after a heavy loss to the Lions, the Stormers know they must be more clinical as they push for strong URC playoff positioning. Heading over to your women football news, Elise names 24 Banyana players for Algeria friendlies. Banyana coach Desiree Elise has named a 24-player squad for 2 international friendlies against Algeria on the 14th and 17th of April. The team blends experienced players with new faces as South Africa steps up preparation for a busy 2026. Hilda Magaya and Kalen Swart return while youngster Toriso Mpelo ends a call-up. Star forward Tembi Kgatlana remains sidelined through injury. Elisa says selection remains open as players push for places ahead of WAFCON later this year. On your football news, Senegal take AFCON final dispute to sports court. Senegal have officially appealed to the Court of Arbitration for Sport after CAF stripped them of their AFCON title and awarded it to Morocco. CAF ruled Senegal forfeited the final after players briefly walked off in a protest over a late penalty decision. Senegal argue they returned to the pitch and went on to win the match in extra time. The Court of Arbitration for Sport has confirmed receipt of the appeal will appoint a panel to hear the case. So that's all we have for your news and sports headlines. Stay tuned for more, and you can also share your thoughts and your sentiments by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or send us your voice note on 060-493. That's 060-493-3226. For now, let us head over to Moocee with your latest markets and your weather update.
Coming to you live all the way from the Vooka studios right here in the heart of Soweto, right next to Zondi Hills, and just before you get to Bromfisher Kloof. This is Dop Santon, and this morning, this is what your weather is looking like. In Johannesburg, it is partly sunny, but current weather conditions across South Africa for Thursday show a mix of scattered showers in the interior and cooler, cloudy conditions along the coast. So, as I said a second ago, starting off in Johannesburg, it is partly sunny with a high of 19 degrees with a low of 17 degrees, a 70% chance of rain. And then in Soweto, also partly cloudy. Same thing applies, 19 and a low of 16 with a 65% chance of rain. Moving on to Cape Town, it is cloudy currently with a high of 16 degrees and a low of 15 degrees, 10% chance of rain. And then moving on to the coast in Durban, also cloudy, a high of 26 degrees with a low of 22 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. And then moving on over to Pretoria, it is currently cloudy with a 24 degrees high and a low of 17 degrees with a 30% chance of rain. And then in Bloemfontein, also cloudy, 22 degrees on the high and with a low of 15 degrees, 50% chance of rain. Khayelitsha is currently standing at mostly cloudy with a high of 18 degrees and a low of 14 degrees, 10% chance of rain. Johannesburg and Soweto conditions are currently partly cloudy with a humidity of 79%. There are reports of a high chance of afternoon rain, like I said, 70%, with winds from the southwest at a 1 kilometer per hour. There is also Vox weather notes that rain may subside later today. Then in Cape Town and Khayelitsha, it is cloudy and cool, and it indicates that cloudy conditions in the south with light morning rain becoming partly cloudy a bit later on. And then moving on over to Durban, expected hot and humid conditions. A yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorm has been issued for Western KwaZulu-Natal with widespread showers and expected in the afternoon. Moving on over to Pretoria, the day is cloudy and warm with isolated showers possible. The UV index is moderate, so sun protection is still advised during clear breaks. And then lastly, in Bloemfontein, a deepening through is bringing scattered showers and thunder showers to the Free State interior. Vox weather warns of strong instability and risk of severe storms in the southern parts of the province. And so now we are moving on over to our commodities and our market rates, and I seem to be missing them, but I'll give you those in a second. So with that being said, do stay tuned in, don't change that dial, and then you and I and the rest of the team will see each other right after this. This morning, it's all the gents. Broadcasting boys are up, and I hope you will not change that dial. Yes, sir.
Just the way I am. 정말 중요하다는 words. It's for you. It's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I
Back to back on the underground.
I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. Everybody says 나의 꿈을 찾아 Right here, right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 덜이 찾으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야?
And it's exactly 18 minutes past 8 on a very beautiful Thursday morning, giving you the great sounds of Adeline Park, a song titled Okay Thanks. How are you doing this morning? Let us engage and of course have those conversations on all our social media platforms. Right now we are live on Underground Radio. Good morning, Underground family, and we're also live on YouTube. A very good morning to the Vooka family. And you know that of course if you want to send your voice note just to talk to us or share your thoughts and your sentiments, you can simply dial 0604933226. That's 0604933226. Before I do anything, because it is a beautiful Thursday and it's spiritual Thursday, you know that everything that we do right here, we do it with the spirit of being spiritual and everything that has to contain spiritual things. So we had some comments coming through right there just to do a morning check. And Miss Q Rams came through saying, morning Vooka Nation. Hope you are well. It's been a while. Wishing you all a great day. Good morning, Miss Q. Good morning, Miss Q. Hope that you're also going to have a very beautiful day ahead of you. I mean, it's a beautiful Thursday, and we're just a day away from beginning or kickstarting our week end. Right. So what I want to do right now, because we always, promise we always aim to give you inspirational and messages that are going to help you throughout to kickstart your day. So a motivational message that I have for you this morning is every challenge you face is not a barrier but a doorway. The struggles you carry today are shaping the strength you will need tomorrow. Keep moving forward with faith in yourself. Your persistence is the bridge between where you are and where you dream to be. And then because it's Thursday, spiritual Thursdays always come with spiritual quotes. And our morning spiritual quote for this morning is from Rumi. So Rumi says, the wound is the place where the light enters you. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Once again, a very good morning. My name is Moeketsi, and I'm joined by the one and only Moocee Mist, of course, bringing you the one and only Vooka Breakfast Show. Your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. Happy and excited, of course, to be unpacking everything that we have for this morning. So stick with us, because we also want to hear your thoughts on some of the discussions that we're going to be having, because really is going to be interesting. And then later on, we will be having Mr. B coming through with some consumer tech, just to let us know and update us what is happening in the world of technology and what is it that you need to know and keep well updated with. But with that being said, you know that we always have very great discussions that we always have right here, and as mentioned that I want to hear from you. But before I do that, a morning check-in once again to the one and only Mr. How's it going, man? How's it going?
Not too bad. There we go. There we go. Not too bad on my side. I see you were rocking black and white this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't get the memo, I don't know what's happening with you. I feel like I look like Stumza.
Stumza.
Yeah, like if you look on the screen there,
Okay.
like not like identical. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Not in a bad way, but you get what I'm trying to say, Steve. Shout out to Steve, guys. Steve is in the studio this morning, and he's handling it like he used to on the technical side, man. If it's not even, nothing is ever even with Steven. Shout out. 22 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning, the 26th of March. We are exactly 7 days away from the beginning of this year's Rand Show 2026. The Joburg's best place to be, right? Or Rancho 2026. I'm forgetting the hashtags.
Hashtag Rancho.
The best place to be.
Hashtag
Joburg's
yeah.
best place out or something like that. I'll figure them out. But in 7 days, guys, in exactly 7 days, we're going to be broadcasting live from the Johannesburg Nasrec Expo Center, and it's going to be the first day of Rancho 2026. I don't know about you, but I'm excited and I'm looking forward. And I think maybe today, if not tomorrow, we will be sharing a couple of highlights, and some of the memories that we have from last year's Rancho. Man, it was too cool. But I'm doing good, other than the pain that I'm experiencing here on my side. I don't know what's happening since
age,
Tuesday,
bro.
man. 26-year-old old age.
It's old age.
Imagine,
More
as
than
a
anything, we are
26-year-old.
aging as fast as we can. now.
No, you are. I'm not, Chief.
You are
I'm
aging.
very young. My ID number starts with 00.
Umdala.
But good morning to you and yours. And of course, I'm talking to you who's hanging out with us right there on the Durban airwaves, Underground Radio, DBN. What is Durban looking like? The side of town, the side of the country, in the heart of Soweto, Topsantin. It's quite nice and sunny, but the day does promise to give us a couple of thunder showers a bit later on in the afternoon. What you can also look forward to is the Vooka sunset session mix, right? Am I
Yes,
right,
sir.
Mo? Later on in the day, in the afternoon, between 4 and 6 p.m. Mo and I are going to be handling it and holding it down. But yeah, man, I'm excited for that one. Other than that, I'm doing not too bad. Hello, Miss Q Rams. Hi, how's it going? It's been a while, and I'm there with you, Miss Q. I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you. But talk to me more. How are you doing, my brother?
I am doing good. I mean, not so good because I feel tired. I think since from Saturday, I haven't been resting well. So I need like proper rest, so that I can. But Rancho is here. I'm not talking about the 2 weeks after, but
It's 7 days.
It's 7 days away.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to need to have some time, for myself so that I can rest. And this goes to everyone out there because they feel like they don't have the time to rest. Guys, you can make time to rest.
Yes.
Like, you can really make time to rest. Even if your friends or your partner is calling for you, like, hey, I need to make time for myself to rest so that I can have energy to, engage and have whatever that we are having together. But I'm good. Thank you so much. I hope that everyone who is listening and watching right now, they're also feeling good because we're about to have an interesting discussion right here and we want to hear from you. Right? So our discussion is mirror. I mean, when you hear mirror, unahana spili. Understand? But this one is it's different. It's different, right?
Yes, talk to me.
Because we all have this term called the mirror in the group photo. Each and every time when a photo of your friends together with you pops up, there's something that you always look for, or there's always someone that you always try to zoom in.
Okay.
I mean, when you're at calls, you understand? you meet different people right there. You take pictures. I mean, people are looking beautiful. People
Yes.
have, dressed up for the night or for the day. They're looking beautiful.
Yes.
Then a photo is being taken, a group photo, and then the photo is being sent to you later. And then you're like, you know what, man? I noticed something and I want to see it now at my own time because when I was there, I didn't have the time to properly
To check
look
it
at
out.
that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that one is different because we are asking this morning that if you are sent that photo, what is the first thing and whose face do you look for first?
Okay.
It's your picture, group of friends, right? You were at the birthday gathering, you were at the braai, you know, you were at the family gathering or anywhere where a family photo or a picture that consists of your friends was taken.
Sure.
Where now, what is it that you look for? What is it that you always zoom for?
No, I think everyone is going to go to themselves first.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to go to themselves. And then I think maybe secondary for some people could possibly be someone who's doing something they would presume as funny. You know, like maybe a funny face or pulling a face. You know, sometimes in group photos, a photo is taken or a picture is taken and you weren't ready.
Yeah.
You know, and then you are pulling like a funny face unexpectedly or things of that nature. But I think the first thing that people do is you go to yourself. You
look
don't
at
look
yourself
for
first
yourself.
because maybe this
You want
picture
to
has
make
been
sure,
shared with everyone out there.
So you want to make sure, do I look good in this picture? Even with videos, man. If you are in a video with a bunch of people, the first thing that you go look for is yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think that you would. Your first instinct or someone's first instinct would be to go look at someone else. No, I don't think so. I don't know. What do you look for? Do you agree? Do you not agree? What's your take?
Ooh, I think with the group of friends that I have now, we always make fun of that one person, right?
Okay.
So each and every time when a picture is taken, we always look something fun that they have done.
Okay.
You know, so with my friends, we will go and take pictures. And you know that sometimes as guys, there's funny things that you do. At the moment, it's funny, but when the picture is shared, that moment of funness has now toned down, and it's no longer there.
Sure.
So we are looking for the mistakes in the pictures. So we have taught each other to look for mistakes in each other's pictures.
Okay.
Because you will post a picture, and with the group of friends that I have, you'll find that most of the time someone will upload a picture. And trust me, after 10 minutes,
You guys are gonna be laughing at the picture in the group chat.
you will bring it down.
We wrong, how more? Sandla no re litho. Yeah.
But I think more than anything with videos, for me, I always look for myself because I don't have that bird's eye view of looking at myself from
What
a
you
distance.
look like.
Yeah, what I look
And,
like. So
to other people.
Yeah, so I always, the first thing that I look for in the videos is look at myself. You know, how am I walking? How, am I doing different gestures and everything of that sort.
Sure.
But with pictures, I always look for someone else, but with videos, I always look for myself.
Why do you look for someone else?
No, I mean it's a thing that I do, when I'm with my friends only.
Okay.
But outside,
Only friends.
yeah, only. outside of that, I mean, if I have taken a picture with you guys, I think the first thing that I look for is how am I looking? Because we always post pictures, we always, have the nice background with us, with the guests that we have, and things like that. So I will always look at how I'm dressing because, hey guys, the Vooka presenters need to look very representable.
Aye, man.
They need to look representable.
No,
right?
definitely we should.
Yeah, and of course, when it comes to some of the perspective, before we get into the perspective and also hear your thoughts, the tension that's being brought up on this discussion is that some people say it's pure self-awareness, others say it's straight up self-obsession. You are obsessed with yourself.
Okay.
That's why each and every time when
you go and look for yourself.
You look for yourself because guys, I don't look okay, but
No,
you
but I don't
knew,
think-
you were 10 out of 10 in that night or on that day. Right? I mean, pure self-awareness is like, okay, next time when I take pictures, maybe, there's a certain pose that I would like to
try out,
and things like that, right?
Yes.
But other perspective, of course, to spark the thought on what we are talking about is there is the human view. Right, the view that we always, that we
general
view that we have. So psychologists often say our brains are wired for self-recognition first. Like it's something that is automatic. When you get a picture, the first thing that you go to,
you go and look for yourself first.
Go look for yourself.
Absolutely.
And you're not arrogant, but we are just checking, do I look okay in the picture? Because there are people who right now in the social places, they have photographers. right? And photographers will go taking pictures and post on the social media platform. And other people say, hey, guys, please take that picture down because I don't like how I'm looking in that picture.
Yes.
Right? Because
yes, I've had people like
the
that.
first thing you saw was yourself.
Yeah,
That you're
I don't look good in that picture. Yeah.
And then we have the confidence check. For some people, it's about reassurance. Was I blinking? Was I smiling?
Pulling a face.
You know, did I smile weird? Is this going on Instagram? Is it going on other social media platform and things like that? So they just want to check that before the picture goes, because we know for some people, before they post a picture, they'll spend like 20 minutes editing the picture, you know, and trying to find some different filters to make the picture look good and things like that. So are you that person, the confidence check or the human view? You're the general population. And then the second last one is the relationship angle. Others say they look for the person they're closest to first. Ooh, a partner, a best friend, or a colleague before checking themselves. I mean, one more like.
One more like, that's funny. But I could understand that. Looking for someone that you like. Just trying to see what he or she looks like.
I mean, there's nothing nice like, you know, having someone you like with you on the same picture.
Okay.
It's really nice because there are
I mean,
so
when
many
you are a
common
vlogger,
things.
so now you understand these things.
There are so many common things that you can find,
Sure.
you know, about each other or about that person in general.
Sure.
So, I mean, even if it's your best friend or your friend, you know, things of that sort.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that for some people, they will, you know, differ when it comes to the relationship angle to say, okay, friend, you looked beautiful, you know, or babes, you look beautiful.
Babes.
You look beautiful.
I see you.
The last one is the plot twist. These ones, there are those ones who are rare. You know, they claim that I look at everyone else first, and we are still investigating those.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Stop lying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at everyone.
Like,
before
there's
I look
nothing
at
wrong
myself.
with looking at yourself. We've just established that it's not arrogance. It's not self-pompous.
Yeah.
It's not putting yourself on a very high pedestal. No. There's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
The first innate human instinct is to go and look for yourself. I mean, you're about to see a couple of pictures that we have taken here in studio. Broadcasting boys, like I mentioned this morning, it's a male filled room, and these are some of the pictures that we've taken this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the three of us there, you, myself, and Mr. B.
Yeah, I look at myself first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Mr. B now has gone into this pose now. He's doing this pose now.
You're trying different poses out.
Yeah, absolutely. Then there's one of you and I right there.
I hate standing straight.
Yeah.
Dude.
You feel awkward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
It really feels awkward, and it's like I am special.
Yeah.
You know.
I have a lazy eye. I don't know if you've noticed.
I haven't.
I have a very lazy eye. So I need to always try. I think you can see this, Steve, on my left eye.
Yeah.
So every time I'm about to take a picture, especially if it's a close-up, right, that's going to be able to zoom in on my face, I need to try and like prepare myself first and then go. So that, because it's natural, it drops for some reason. I don't know why. So, but at this point, I've gotten used to it, and it doesn't really bother me. But that's more or less the first thing that I notice, especially if the picture is close enough for me to zoom in on my face.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with looking at your face. The first instinct, really, innately so that we all have, I think, is to go to ourselves just to check if you look decent enough in that picture, and that, like, you won't experience what you guys do with your friends where you guys look for a funny thing, so you don't want to be the funny one.
The problem is when people show and pick those weird and funny moments that happen, because someone will say, Ish, I don't like this about myself. I wonder, as much as I'm saying I don't like being straight in the pictures, we'll go to a point that each and every time when I take a picture and I'm straight, they will just find something funny about it. Well, because my friend has this thing, like, he feels like each and every time when he takes a picture, his mouth like becomes
yeah, I see it. No, I see it.
So he's like, don't take me a picture. Yeah, because each and every time when we go out to take videos, like he
He's the one who's
Yeah, he's
taking
barely
the-
there. Yeah, he's barely there. And I'm like, when we went hiking, I was like, no, man, when I'm on shoot,
Yeah,
you know, so
I saw the video that you posted.
you understand? So he always tried to hide himself. But it's very interesting, man, that there are people who always look for, different things out there. Maybe there's someone who's looking for a settings like, okay, how this place is looking is actually, not what I expected and not what I experienced when I was there. I mean, it happens most of the time. But for the wrap-up question that we have this morning is, next time a group photo drops, are you really looking at the picture or just checking on you? I think for me, it's a simple answer. I'm just going to check on myself.
Yeah, same. All of us. No.
going to check
I
on
think,
myself.
no. It's fine. We won't debate and we won't argue, or we won't say that you're lying when you say that you don't look for yourself first. But it's we know that innately so.
Yeah.
All of us look for ourselves, man. And then you can start looking at other people. Hooray. I remember Mo maybe was not in a good state here, chemically off balance.
Yeah.
So I want to see how he looks, type of thing. But yeah, man, I think innately all of us look for ourselves, man. Yeah, very interesting stuff.
It is very interesting. Right now, we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, there is a very interesting game that we are going to be playing. And of course, the person who will be leading the game is Mr. B. He will be on a call with us. Can't wait for that. That's what we're going to do when we take that short break. For meantime, let me do this. Leave you and don't switch the dial. Leaving you with the great sounds of Cuba. Song titled Delilah.
Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? I can tell you've been mixing from the sign you've been given. Ain't so dangerous, have you played enough? Know me straight enough, know me waking up. Fine girl, she want me, give her my love, only till my love, she want me, she do me that, she do me. Fine girl, she want me, give her my love, only till my love, she want me, she do me that, she do me. Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna bring me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Delilah, Delilah, why you wanna break me so? Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Want me? Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, come land on me. Go do, go dance. Want me? Take time, take chance. Unwind, make plans on me. Come fly, make land on me.
It is exactly 20 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock on the dot, and you're still with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. Before the break, I announced that we're going to be playing a game, all right? But someone who is about to introduce the game, we are going to call him right now. Mr. B is going to be playing the game with us. So just want you to be with us as we get into the game. Good morning, Mr. B. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud. Come on, guys.
Yes, sir. So let's get straight into the game that we have. Can you please explain the rules for us? What is it that we're supposed to do and what not to do so that we can get the rules clear?
Awesome. Let's get into it. So there's going to be 6 questions, 3 questions for each of you guys.
Okay.
So it's more of a trivia question. And all you need to do is to tell me what that item is. So speaking of pictures earlier, I'm going to be using my words to describe a certain item or thing.
Yeah.
And you just need to figure it out. So if you guys are ready, let me know and let's get into it.
Yep, we are ready. So do we have like 3 each or we just
3
shout out?
each, correct.
All right, yeah, Moocee will go first because he's very good with his imagination.
Hi, this
You're
guy.
very good.
How am I good?
I hear, Baba.
Hey, listen to
He's
this guy.
switched on, this guy.
Boo! You know, we used to say that with my friends. Switch on, Baba. Boo! Yeah, okay, let's go, Mr. B. I don't know if I'll get
Awesome,
it.
gentlemen. So the first question is, it is round, it ticks, and it wakes you up. What am I talking about?
It's round, it ticks, and it wakes you up.
Yes.
It's round, it ticks, and it wakes you up. Is it not? I'm thinking alarm, but is it not like a side table clock, like on the side bed, on your side of the
Yeah,
bed?
you are correct. It is an alarm clock.
Shut out.
Okay.
I'm coming to you more.
Mo is
It's
panicking.
cold, it melts, and you put it in your drink.
It's cold, it melts, and you put it in your drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Oh no, ice. Without the cream.
Okay,
Fine. Ice
I'll
without
give
the
you that.
cream.
It's actually an ice block.
Yeah.
Ice without the cream. Hey, give me the with no rocks on ice.
Omatlape.
Mama Kapim. Come through, Mr. B.
Right. The third one for you. First is it's yellow, it
Yes.
bends, and monkeys love it.
Say that again.
It's yellow, it bends,
It bends.
and monkeys love it.
It bends. Okay, the only thing that
Bends.
monkeys love that's yellow is a banana, but I don't think a banana bends. Does a banana bend? Or does it have a bendy shape? Maybe.
It's bended. It's bended.
It's
bent.
bent.
What's your final answer?
Wait, are you saying it's bent or it bends?
It bends with a S for sugar.
Sugar.
Okay, I'll go with banana, but I don't
S
understand.
for sugar.
I don't
Bends.
understand the it bends. But I'll go with
Yeah, so we're looking at B for Bravo, E for Echo, N for November, D for Delta, and S for sugar.
Yeah, I'll go with banana. But does a banana bend? But my final answer is banana.
Bononi.
Yep, the answer is banana.
Hey, shut up.
Have you seen a straight banana?
A straight banana.
That's funny.
Yeah. Invent.
Right.
Okay, but it's fine. We'll get
No.
into it.
It is flat,
Ooh.
it spins,
Ooh.
and it takes you from one place to another.
It's flat.
It's
It spins and it takes you from one place to another. What is that? It's flat.
yes.
It spins and it takes you from one place to another.
That's so funny.
I'm trying to picture whatever that spins and will take me to another place to another. What is that? Ooh-wee. Can I picture something? Can I picture something? Come on, mind.
It's
brain.
flat.
It spins.
It spins. So in most cases, things that spin are round. In most cases, so it's flat. It spins, but this thing can take you from here to here, from A to B, from point A to point B. What do you think?
It can take me.
Yes. Yeah, Tad. What do you think?
What's that?
What do you
All
think?
right,
Do you
nothing
concede?
comes to my mind. Nothing comes to my mind.
Mr. B?
It's a wheel.
A wheel.
A wheel. Oh, it spins this way and not like this way.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I was thinking like a spaceship or like a saucer, a flying
like,
saucer or
it's
something.
flat.
It's flat. Yeah, with tata big. Okay, come.
Then the last one, it's small,
It's small.
it clicks,
It clicks.
and you use it on your computer.
It's small. It clicks, and you use it on your computer.
Yeah.
Is a mices.
Yeah. It's a
I get
good
if there's a lot of them, it's mices.
Yeah, it's my sisters.
That's a mouse, Mr. B.
It is a mouse, that's
Yes,
correct.
sir. Yes, sir.
And then the last one for you, Mo, to redeem yourself, it is soft,
Ooh.
fluffy, and you rest your head on it.
It's soft.
Yes.
It's fluffy.
Yo.
And you rest your head on it.
Yes.
That is a pillow talk.
What do you write?
And that is correct. The pillow is correct.
Woo!
So Mist takes this one, 3
I'm
to
still
2.
retaining
Thank
it.
you, gentlemen. We'll
I'm
do
still
this
retaining
again.
it. I'm still retaining it. I'm still the champion from like what? On Monday or last week, right? Sometime last week or Monday. But I'm still retaining my title, man. That was a cool game. I love that. Because like you would think of like snacks. It's brown.
Yeah.
It's sticky. And it's law.
Yay.
Yay. What is it? You know, type of thing. So these things will throw you for a loop, man. They'll really throw you for a loop. Wow, very, 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 very cool stuff. 47 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. Just what, 30 minutes shy of the top of the hour. And exactly at 9 o'clock, we're going to give you your latest news headline recap and sports headline recap. Mr. Mo is going to give you that one in case maybe you missed the headlines at the top of the hour when the show started. So we'd absolutely love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show right there on our YouTube comment section. Our very own sister, Nelly. So hello, Nelly. Nelly came through saying, good morning, Vooka Nation. Ngivugile team. Happy Thursday to the viewers and the team at studio. Good morning, DBN Underground Radio. And hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, hashtag Vooka Nation. Stay blessed. Hashtag to you.
Yeah.
Or stay blessed to you as well, Nelly. And we really appreciate you, man. You know, when your comments come through, guys, like it really gets us going and it gets us so excited, you know. And it's like, okay, people are actually hanging out with us. But over and above commenting on our YouTube section or our comment section, and of course on our social media platforms, you can also make use of our WhatsApp line. I need you, desperately need you to dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. Comment, like, subscribe, do the things that are necessary to be done so that you and I and Mr. Mo and KK and Steve can keep on sharing our thoughts, our opinions, and everything else in between. Tell a friend to tag another friend. Tell them that the Vooka Breakfast Show is live and kicking. Yes, sir.
And we're still asking a question this morning. Mirror on the group photo. You are scrolling through your phone and a group photo pops up from last weekend. I need you to be honest with us. Whose face do you look for first? Is it your face or is it someone else's face? Because best friends, they always meet, regularly. So every time when you guys take pictures, whose face are you always looking forward to see? Let us know by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So what we're going to do right now is to take a short break. And of course, when we come back, there's a lot that we still have to unpack. And that includes our conversation of the day, which is the polite paradox. Are we too nice for our own good? Are we too nice for our own good? Let me hear from you right there on YouTube and 060-493-3226.
What's up, fam? Chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous Naomi P. Umkabayi Gamakosazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Moocee Mist.
On the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Brothers and sisters!
Check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
we are keeping energies high this beautiful Thursday morning with some great sounds from Kushi, song titled Dunes. I hope you are enjoying and having a great time with us. Hanging out with us is what you should be doing right now and commenting down below. And of course, as promised, that conversation always continue and thought-provoking and thought-compelling ones that we always have right here. And speaking of thought-compelling, Mr. B is right here with us on the table to share his hot take for the week. Right, it's very interesting because people have different hot takes, right? There are certain things and unpopular opinions that you always share with your friends, but now they never get, the opportunity to be heard by other people so that they can also share what they think with what you are saying. So right now, let's get deeper into it, and Mr. B is going to take us, through his hot take for this morning. I also want to hear from you if you agree with him or if you disagree with him, because we always have, different takes when it comes to what we always have to say to other people. So once again, a very good morning, Mr. B. How's it?
All is well. Hope you are good, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Banele kills me, whenever he greets, he takes his time and it's like,
come man, what's up, fam?
I was told to speak slowly.
You're good. It's like you smoked weed.
Well, we all have our natural highs. Getting weed is natural.
Do you have a natural high though?
Yeah.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, we all have. I do also have my natural high.
Okay, I see you guys.
Speaking of natural highs, I've got a hot take, and so people might think that it's a bit intuitive, ne? But I believe that it is one of those where up until you experience it, that's where you find that moment of bliss. So I believe that less screen time equals a much more quality life. And this is something that I got to experience of recent, where I lost my phone and I haven't been having a device next to me, next to the bed, right? And I noticed something. I noticed that there is a place where you might feel a little bit uneasy at first, but eventually when you stay longer in that position, you start experiencing a moment of bliss. So I call this the less is more discovery, right? So the less time you spend on your phone or that one thing that is occupying your time, you will start to discover some things that are worthwhile. Right? So that's the
hot take.
The hot take, that I'm calling that. So I know people are wondering, less is less because manghola kancane.
No, but
less is less, and then more is more.
Let's establish here. Let's take a stance, Mr. B. Right? Let's take a stance. Are you saying less is less or less is more in general in terms of one, I guess, keeping themselves from a certain thing, or less is more specifically to screen time? Because I think those are two different things.
Yeah. So the point of view that I'm making here is, although I am taking the angle of less is more when it comes to the use of technology, but even in other areas, but I'll stick to technology, right?
Okay.
So less is more in this case, where even for other things, like if you know how to swim or when you learned how to swim, one might be inclined to think that the more you do, you'll go further. But for people that have experienced it, you tend to drown the more that you do. So by letting go, that's when you get to learn how to swim. So it's quite a paradox. The less you do, the more you thrive. And you probably experience this even in the dating world, where the less you do,
put more effort.
Umuntu uyakuthanda for some reason, because bad boys or even bad girls, because they exist now, they do less, and they are loved and liked, right? So there are two things that I want to put across the Vooka Nation, things to consider, or some of the benefits of having less screen time. And the first one is a clear mind, because right now we're experiencing information influx, a lot of it, and we don't even know it, but concentration span for us is it's gone, bro. It's absolutely gone. So I think that a clear mind will allow you to better process information that is important.
Yeah.
Because the same way that TikTok came into the scene, there was a time when YouTube is thriving with, long form videos.
Sure.
And then they wanted short form.
Sure.
That's because our attention span is been robbed.
Has been reduced.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
So I think that you will have less brain. The less your brain is processing information, the more calmer and clear minded you are.
Yeah.
That's number one, right? And then definitely number two is pleasure in the simplest things. So I'll mention something, but I'll try and censor my words, where a thing like self-pleasure basically robs you from the experience that you could find with someone else.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
So the same is true right here. So we're talking conversations, we're talking being intimate with people, right?
Yeah.
You are there, you are present. And I've seen that in the past couple of months, not having a phone means that I'm present, I'm there. And I've got a clear sense of direction. And it's crazy because as much as, yes, I need to get a phone to function and work, but I think this entire experience taught me that even when I do get one, I'll probably have jurisdictions as to where and how can I use it.
Yeah.
But beyond other areas, there's a place and a time for everything, right? So I believe that less screen time will equal quality of life.
Yeah.
And it might seem daunting at first because let's say you live alone, put the phone down, pick up a book. Trust me, the longer you stay, then you'll find that moment of bliss. Yeah.
And you face your demons.
Do you agree? Do you agree?
I mean, I'm in the middle
Okay.
when it comes to this,
Okay.
right? Because it takes me back to the book that I read of Daniel Kahneman, when he spoke about two systems that we have, that there are always people who are going to process information quickly, rational thinking, intuitively. Those people are quick at everything. And he said that the more you consume information, the more you're going to cause transformation in your life. So there are people who can do that, who can handle, having information being brought to them each and every time. They can handle that. So it differs with people. But with me personally, I feel like I'm too programmed and wired, to take in so much information to a point that when I stop, I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not doing anything with my life. And it can be a lousy 20 minutes, can be a lousy 30 minutes, just being with myself and thoughts. And I'll feel like, I feel like I'm not doing enough for myself, right? That's where I stand.
Yeah, so you're correct in saying that. But one thing I'm putting across is there's a time and a place for everything, right? So when it's time for you to unwind and go within, then do that.
Yeah.
Spend time by yourself. I mean, yesterday, my sister was talking about solo dates, right?
Yeah.
So take time, switch off the TV, put the remote down. And I think also on the smartphones, there's this feature that allows you to take your entire screen
time
and grayscale it.
Yes.
So that social media doesn't seem as impulsive as you would see it in full color, because it's really activating your brain and triggering you every single time. So when you put it on grayscale, it's like, look, I'll only respond to messages that I have to.
Yeah.
But I think, hence I'm saying that at first it might seem daunting, but when you allow it, you'll start experiencing peace.
Yeah.
You will experience peace.
Disagree. I disagree. I'm sorry, we left it a couple of seconds. I disagree. I didn't have a phone the first 6 months of the year last year. And I disagree.
Hell.
It was well, maybe not the worst. And that's why I wanted Mr. B to really clarify at the beginning of his hot take, whether or not you are specific to screen time or you are generalizing the hot take on different things, right?
Well, screen time is the biggest thing, because nowadays, and maybe we'll run this experiment, we'll give the Vooka Nation
a challenge.
A challenge as
Yeah,
well. To
yeah.
go into the settings and then look at how much screen
Look,
time,
you know,
screen time.
Funny enough, yesterday when I was on my bed, it was on 10 hours.
That's
Right.
insane.
It was on 10 hours because I have it right now because it will tell you I have the digital balance. Right now it's 1 hour 40 minutes. And I used to say at
And it's barely even 10 o'clock.
yeah, and I once set a time that at a certain time I want certain apps not to work. Yo, trust me, when those apps stopped working because the screen will just go blank and you can't open the app until the next day. Hey, yeah, I almost went into deep
Depression.
chronic depression. Yeah, it was very bad. But I think it takes time. You practice. Eventually, you get there. That no, man. Actually, I am too invested in this, and it's just patterns that you get addicted to more than anything. It's behavioral patterns more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. But yeah, no, it comes to screen time, I disagree. I didn't have a phone for 6 months, and guys, it was the worst. So I was using this little phone. I still have it too now. As we're closing off this conversation, I was using this little phone, guys, and it was no. I think, and the reason I'm slightly disagreeing, Mr. B, is to some extent, on some level, to some degree, you are a bit connected.
Yeah,
you are. I wasn't.
Look, I mean, my Facebook got.
I mean,
hacked.
sure, you know.
Was I look, honestly? Was I bothered?
No, you weren't. But I don't think
I was
you
like,
you weren't like a Facebook person like that. You had an account and you would share here and there, react to posts and taggings and stuff like that. But to this day, I mean, your Instagram is not that busy because you're not like a social media person like that, right?
I once had a TikTok and I had gotten 1,000 followers. I donated the account.
Yeah, because you're not a social media person like that.
you're not
right?
a vlogger.
But you, a para. You are technologically savvy though, right? You are. But I don't think it's a thing of yours like that. And that's why you are feeling like not having a phone or a personal phone, at least the way you used to, is not bothering you like that. Right? But no, for some of us guys.
But remember when I started, sorry, Steve, I said that at first it seems uncomfortable. It will be uncomfortable. But eventually, as time goes on, you experience that moment where it's bliss.
Yeah.
It's a crazy example, but
Sure.
when a child is being disciplined, let's say by an ill parent,
Sure.
kunalapho where they strike them, they feel the pain. But eventually, kunalapho where it's like the strikes and the strokes just don't matter anymore.
The analogy doesn't apply. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm feeling pain because I don't have a phone.
Sure.
And I go through the pain each and every single day.
Sure.
Eventually, that same pain, I no longer
get used to
experience
it.
it.
No, I
I
get
get
you.
used to it
It's
to the
like
point where, hence I'm saying like, there's that thing where it's like, okay,
But what's the
and
concept
then no longer feel that pain.
of
right?
identifying with your perpetrator? Stockholm, like a Stockholm syndrome type of
No,
thing.
no,
not necessarily.
it's not like I'm
Stockholm.
loving the.
No, I'm getting you. But like the concept of you get used to it and like it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're here now, like it's happening, but it doesn't affect me. I get that, but I beg to disagree. In some other things, I would agree, but I disagree. But I hear your hot take.
Look, I know that we have different perspectives when it comes to this, and we'll come back, and give our bits. But before I take a short break and give you a news recap, yours Neliswa came through say I would stress when I'm off because I must clean, cook, and iron. When I decided to only do what I can on my day off, I now have a clear mind and feeling happy that it's my off. Less is more, I agree. She also comes through again and say, I also put my phone away when my husband comes home. Not because I cheat, guys, but I am learning what's more valuable to me. I love it. We pour a glass of whiskey, we talk, we connect. I love that.
Guys,
more than anything.
Put the remote away. We had the discussion of dining whilst the TV is on.
Yes.
Switch off the TV. Let's dine. Let's talk. Put your phone away. You will eventually experience quality of life. At first, it might be uncomfortable, but stick through it.
Yeah.
Stick through it.
With that being said, it is 5 minutes past 9, and let us just take a quick 10 seconds break and give you your news headlines.
We are live. Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
Favorite morning crew
On the Vooka
Breakfast show.
Let's go.
Let's give you your news recap on some of the news headlines that you missed when we began the show. Starting off with your first headline. Inside the 360 million rand SAPS tender corruption scandal, Vusimuzi Ket Matlala and 12 senior police officers appeared in court over a 360 million SAPS tender awarded to Matlala's company, Medicare 24. Prosecutors allege fraud and corruption, claiming the company should have been disqualified. The officers were granted bail and Matlala remains in custody. What you need to know is the tender involved the police health services was allegedly secured using false information and improper influence. Investigators say SAPS and the state suffered major financial prejudice. The case highlights deep concern about procurement, integrity, and corruption within senior police ranks. What's next is the case has been postponed to the 13th of May 2026 for further investigation. Prosecutors are expected to present more evidence as the corruption probe continues. Matlala remains in prison on other charges, while the accused officers are out on bail pending trial. On your second news recap, pressure mounts on Mbalula after AfriForum corruption dossier. AfriForum has released a dossier accusing ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula of corruption linked to a 2016 Dubai trip. The organization says new evidence warrants prosecution and warns the matter could lead to international sanction if accountability is not enforced. The allegation focused on how a 680,000 rand luxury trip was funded while Mbalula was a cabinet minister. AfriForum claims that the payment suggests corruption and money laundering and says that the National Prosecuting Authority should revisit its decision not to prosecute. What's next is AfriForum has formally approached the NPA to reconsider the case and may lobby the US government for targeted sanctions. The situation could escalate legally and diplomatically depending on how authorities respond to the dossier. For the next news recap, Ramaphosa moves to stabilize SAPS amid top cop summons. President Cyril Ramaphosa has pledged to ensure stability within SAPS after the NPA confirmed a summon for Police Commissioner Fani Masemola. The case is linked to a procurement scandal that has already seen 15 senior police officers arrested. What you need to know is the NPA has not yet revealed the charges against Masemola. The case related to the Medicare 24 Tshwane District Police contractor. Severe senior officers have already appeared in court on corruption charges connected to the same deal. What's next is Masemola is expected to appear in court on the 21st of April. Investigation into procurement matter continue, while government says it will act within the law to ensure SAPS remain stable and fully operational. That's all for your news recap. If more updates come, we will keep you updated in what is going to take place. For now, if you want to share your thoughts and your sentiments, you can simply use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send your voice note on 060-493-3226.
Brothers and sisters!
Check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
Yo, check this out.
Durban Streets, what's poppin'? It's the Vooka
Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday. Exactly 9 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock on a Thursday, I almost said Tuesday, on a Thursday morning, the 26th of March 2026. The 26th of March 2026. And you're still hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blink-On Network. Mr. Mo, please... There we go. Yes, sir. And you're still hanging out with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, giving you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. I need you to send your voice notes. Dial the number 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. I want to ask you a question. Yes, you. When you're ready, from wherever you might be tuning in from, even you who is hanging out with us right there on the Durban airwaves, Underground Radio DBN. The question that I want to find out from you, that I want you to answer is politeness being too good for our own good? when we're polite, are we being too good for our own good? That's the conversation that I want you and I to jump into right now. Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show across all our social media platforms. Are we too nice for our own good? Are we too polite for our own good, right? And try to think of it in the sense of Ubuntu, because Ubuntu is such a big thing in this lovely country of ours, South Africa. So let's talk about the most famous line, or lie rather, in Mzansi. And it's only 2 words. I'm fine. We've all said it. We all say it on a day-to-day basis. I'm fine. How many of us actually mean it whenever we're saying it? You're drowning in work and all you say is, I'm fine.
I'm fine, man.
Your partner forgot your guys' anniversary and all you say is, it's fine. So someone cuts in line in front of you at a Pick and Pay, at a ShopRite, somewhere you're queuing for whatever, trying to get your groceries, trying to buy maybe, I don't know what. I don't know. And so this person cuts in front of you and all you say is,
yeah, it's okay. Let them through.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought of a joke right now. So that's the thing that I want us to talk about. We call it being polite, but is it possible that we're being too nice for our own good? Today, we're trying to unpack what we refer to as the politeness paradox. That's right, it is the politeness paradox. Is your smile a bridge to connection, or is it rather a mask hiding the truth that you might be feeling on the inside? And what I want you to think of and what I want you to imagine is that you're perhaps somewhere in a meeting and your boss suggests a plan that you absolutely know in your heart of hearts and on the inside that this plan is not going to work for the company. Instead of speaking up and you say your 2 cents worth of an opinion, all you do is, you say, it's interesting. Or like you go like, yeah, it's okay, it will work out. But you really know that on the inside, it will not, right? Or you're unhappy about a friendship or something that's going on in your friends. I mean, Mo just mentioned that a couple of weeks, if like a week or 2 ago, him and his friends went on hiking, right? But you just keep quiet when that one thing goes wrong in your friendship group and you don't like it, but you just go along with it, right? Does that make sense for you? So let's set the scene. In 2026, psychologists are studying how conflict avoidance is masquerading as manners. We've turned politeness into a social buffer. We use it to keep the peace. But a 2025 survey found that 68% of adults admit to saying that they are fine when they actually are struggling. We're prioritizing niceness over necessity, and it's leaving our real needs unmet.
Yeah.
Politeness paradox.
Yeah.
How often do you say, I'm fine, it's okay?
I think every day and every time.
Yes.
Yeah, every day and every time. And you know what struck me right now is going back to when I'm at the grocery store. And you will have people coming, and just passing through, going to the till or just, coming with their problems to you. And you're like, you know what? I'm not signed up for this, because people will literally invite you in their own problems, in their own mess, in their own hell. And for me, I always disagree to accept and conform to what someone else is coming with. So I always say, no, it's fine, right? Because when you're in different working spaces, there are veterans there who will tell you that, chief.
Veterans, that's funny.
Yeah. There are veterans who are working, in companies who will tell you that, chief, you can come with those ideas that are aimed at improving, the company and how we do things here.
Sure.
They're not going to be taken because there are certain, seniors and superiors who always make decisions. Yes, meetings are there just for us to show that, yeah, we are cooperating.
Show face, yeah.
Yeah, you're showing face and you're attending those meetings. But I feel like saying you're fine is you're avoiding a lot of things, because there are people who cannot handle, you not saying you're fine. Because if I can tell you what I'm going through right now, I mean, you're just going to say, okay, we'll be sharp. I mean, yes, there are some ways that people expect you to, respond when you're being asked the question, are you doing okay? Like, are you fine? Like, hey, my car just got repossessed. Now the rent, I'm due with rent. The kids need school fees.
It's like AIDS.
I just found out something about myself. And sometimes we even go to a point of being assertive people to say, I'm thinking of how this is going to affect you. So rather than telling you everything, I'm fine. Because other people, they will force. You're not okay, but you want to also receive the burden of the next person. So I think it depends on the situation to say, okay, where are we? What is happening? What have you told me? What is going on in your life? And there are people that I'm going to pour out into when it comes to that. So I think when you are being polite, it's just being choosy. It's just being choosy to say, who am I being polite over?
No, I hear you. Try to change the batteries, my brother.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, man. On that, what Mo just said, yeah. Yesterday I experienced something. I was asking this lady, "Are you fine?"
Okay.
Jesus, bro. I turned into a psychologist unwillingly. So I think this saying of, I'm fine.
What did we talk about on Tuesday?
Is okay.
Paid therapist.
Yeah. So I think this thing of saying, yeah, I'm fine, even though you're not. Let's find a space where we can uncover what's going on instead of saying I'm fine just like that in public or whatever.
I think the question that comes from me as well, and this is on top of what you just said, Mo, is do people really mean when they ask, how are you doing?
How are you doing? No.
Or is it like an endearment type of thing? Is it a courteous thing to do?
Yeah.
Just to ask, hey, how's it going? But you're not really concerned as to how it's really going.
Questions to how are you doing? I feel like they are more rehearsed. It's like even these kids, they are learning.
It's a social thing.
Yeah, they are learning.
It's a societal thing.
How are you doing? I'm
Hi,
fine.
How are you?
Dumelang lekai rete, like it's a thing. Yeah, so you can't say when somebody say, hey, lekai, hey, what's it?
You know, Tswana people.
Yeah,
I love
like,
my Tswana people. But yeah, man, it's those kinds of things. I think it's a courteous thing. It's a polite thing to say, to ask. It's a polite thing to ask, hey, Mo, how's it going, my brother?
Yeah.
But I learned this thing from an Afrikaans teacher, Mr. Kutsia, back in my high school days at Princess High School. And he taught us something. You know, when someone goes to the loo, like really ask when they come back, like ask them, are you okay? Like, go sharp. Like, I know it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, and you're going to be like, bo.
Like, no, but you need to ask, because the truth of the matter is you're not the same way as you went in when you come out.
Yeah.
You're not the same way, right?
Yeah.
Because you're there to do whatever you're doing, and the most
relieve the tension. Relieve the tension more than anything.
The most secretive place or the most private place on earth that you can find or one of the most private places that you can find is the bathroom. I learned this a long time ago.
Girls relate more when it comes to that.
No, I mean, you can go in there and not do what the room is meant for, and you can be doing something else.
You cry.
Or anything. Yeah, and no one would know. Just you cry, you splash yourself with water on the face, like contain yourself and just like...
Yeah.
Then you come out.
Yeah.
And then we have to I think it should be a hot take. I'll do it next week. Guys, let's popularize asking people how they are doing after they come back from the loo or from the powder room. Mo, are you okay, my brother? Yeah, no. Even during the show, if you quickly even if you quickly want to quickly go and make use of the loo during the show, I have to ask you, Mo, are you okay, man? What's going on? Are you fine? But let me give you the peace versus the progress paradox, right? The tension lies in that politeness is the oil that keeps the gears of society from grinding. It shows respect and maintains Ubuntu. However, when that oil becomes a flood, you can get any traction, or you can't get any traction, right? There is the respect argument. Being polite avoids unnecessary drama and keeps the vibe positive. But there's also the authenticity argument. If you're always nice, nobody ever knows the real you. You're trading growth for quiet. The contrast is very sharp. Are you being kind for others, or are you just being a coward to yourself? A very, very, very vital question. Is your politeness building a relationship, or is it just delaying an explosion? Is your politeness building a relationship, or is it just delaying an explosion? Wow, very, very, very intricate questions that we're asking right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. And the conversation is all around the politeness paradox. Are we being too polite and being too nice for our own good? That's the question that we're asking, and I would love to hear from you. Dial the number 060-493-3226. The 060-493-3226. Think of it. Whenever you say to people, I'm fine, or whenever you go and react to situations and circumstances and you go, it's fine. What are you really feeling in those moments? Do you really feel that it's fine and you are fine? Or are you just being polite and courteous and just being nice just to avoid like a situation and drama unfolding and people like throwing tantrums and things of that nature? Use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So it's about 21 minutes or 22 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Quickly, we're going to run, pay our bills, grab a glass of water, rehydrate, and then you and I and Mr. Mo and the rest of the gents, and of course the rest of the Vooka Nation will see each other right after this.
Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love. Just be bona fide. Can we just be bona fide? Get stuck in this situation and let go all inhibitions now with no intermission. Why are you so goddamn cold? Tell me why, 'cause you know this ain't no love. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Don't wanna be your love. Let's keep it on the low, keep it on the low, 'cause you know this ain't no love. I want you to be bona fide. Girl, you got me waking up confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer, can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind, and I don't wanna fall in love, just wanna be yours. Just be bona fide. Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be bona fide? Can we just be bona fide? Heartbeats up and down, I'm in a gambling phase. Going round and round, it's a trampoline stay. Oh, it's like I never run out of breath, and I don't care if we make a mess. It doesn't matter what's coming next. So can we just be bona fide? Girl, you got me waiting. confused, lost in time. Every moment tastes like summer. Can never get enough. Summer sugar kisses left behind. And I don't wanna fall in love. Just wanna be yours. Can we just be bona fide?
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world.
It's exactly 26 minutes past 9 on the clock on a beautiful Thursday morning. And we are asking, how are you doing this morning? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and your sentiments by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. The great sounds, of course, of King Says, a song titled Wanna Be Free. You're still in conversation with the politeness paradox. Are we too nice for our own good? If you are that person, please come through, share your story with us in terms of what happened, right? And I think it's very important because right now we are asking, are you fine? How are you doing? Are you fine?
Are you a potter?
Are you a potter? Right? Some comments came through right there on our comment section. Queen the Empowerer, our own, is saying, good morning, Vooka Nation. Sivugile. It's Thankful Thursday. Let's not forget to be thankful for each and every day. Thank you so much. And we are thankful for having you in our lives, or my life, if I can put it like that. Right?
Another book.
And a very, very good morning to you too. And then yours Norisa comes through saying, I'm just fine. I'm thanks.
I'm thanks. I'm thanks, guys. I'm thanks.
Right, so Baj comes through and say, on a serious note, I avoid telling people because it's, it proven, times and again that they use what you told them against you. So yes, I'm fine. And I think for me in this space that I'm in, as a presenter, there are people who share very deep stories with me and what they're going through. Others, they are scared, but I think I've proven my trust and loyalty to them to say, I want to
don't share those things.
Yeah, I want to share your things right here on air, and become a good storyteller with your traumatic experiences, right?
Do you think broadcasters, specifically radio broadcasters, do you think that we do that?
I know a few. And they're not even scared to say, I was talking to my friend. Guess what he said about his wife?
And that friend is listening. I've tried my best to avoid.
Yeah.
Personally, like talking about personal stories.
Yeah.
No, because man.
I mean, if you're inclined to Mooketsi. Yeah.
I was asking, don't you guys think it comes with the job? It's like being a soldier. No. And you don't want to carry a gun at the end of the day.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's the
psychologist and therapist.
Here's the thing. I think what happens with radio broadcasters, like what we do, even with podcasters, right, is that you identify firstly with what you know, with what you are familiar with, and so innately what you're drawn to is what triggers in your mind is the first thing that you know. When you talk about being polite, like you would think of that polite friend or that family member or that neighbor. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That type of thing. But I don't think it comes with the job. I don't think it's like
they're not inclined at all.
I don't think they are mutually exclusive. Yep. Yes. But I know that quite a lot of radio heads do that. Like they talk about things that they know.
Hey, guess what my wife's friend did, bruh? Hey, so we went there and she started to no.
So I know I come with quite a few stories almost every other Monday.
Yeah.
But I avoid the personal ones.
Yes.
I would rather talk about what I went through.
Exactly.
Call Timabal, it's that type of thing. But yeah, man, very, very cool stuff that we are highlighting and talking about right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. So let's try to get into some things that have taken place. This thing, guys. Over the years, right? Things that have occurred and things that we have experienced. So the first one is, guys, what's happening here? Hey, Mo, please help on your side, my brother.
All right, yeah, getting through on what is happening as of right now. So I'm hearing that there are stories that are taking place and questions that are being asked as of current. Pay 2 million rand to dine with Ramaphosa. Right? The ANC is hosting a high-cost fundraising gala dinner in Durban, where the premium table to dine with the President Ramaphosa cost up to 2 million rands. The event is part of fundraising efforts for the party's 114th anniversary provincial rally in KwaZulu-Natal, and the initiative has sparked criticism because it targets mayors and municipalities already under financial strain. So what you need to know is the gala dinner is scheduled for the 27th of March, which is tomorrow. Do you have the 2 million right now that you can pay so that you can have the gala dinner with the president tomorrow?
Why would you want to have a gala dinner with Ramaphosa? Like, how is that going to benefit you? Guys,
hosted in the International Durban International Convention Center, and funds raised will support the ANC 114th anniversary provincial rally at the Curry's Fountain the following day. Table prices range from 100,000 to 2 million rands, depending on proximity to senior ANC leaders. Paul Mashatile sits at 1.5 million. If you want to sit with Ntate Paul Mashatile, it's only 1.5 million South African citizens. Please support the ANC. Municipalities have reportedly been instructed on how many tables they should purchase. So the ANC has also previously faced backlash over expensive fundraising dinners, including poor attendance and past national galas due to steep pricing. Critics argue such initiatives appear disconnected from the financial realities faced by struggling municipalities and communities. So what is next is public and political scrutiny is expected to intensify as the event approaches, especially regarding how municipalities fund their participation. The controversy may influence broader debates about political fundraising ethics of upcoming local government election. That is very interesting. I want to hear your thoughts. Would you pay the 2 million rand to dine with the president, Cyril Ramaphosa? Let's hear from you. Very interesting stuff that are taking place. Today it is the 26th and the gala dinner takes place tomorrow, which is the 27th of March 2026. And talking about the day of March 2026, the 26th, which is today. What day are we celebrating? And you're asking yourself, okay, is it something interesting, something from abroad? No, this one involves wellness. How you are eating, what you are consuming, because you are what you eat. You are that fat cake that you eat. You are that chocolate, that power that you eat. You are it. So today we are celebrating National Spinach Day. It is celebrated worldwide as a reminder of spinach health benefit. And these are the benefits, right? Spinach is rich in iron, vitamin K, vitamin A, and fiber, supporting bone health, energy, and digestion. It also encourages incorporating leafy greens into meals, whether in salads, smoothies, and sautés, and pasta dishes. What is your favorite spinach meal? I think when spinach is mixed with things like your liver, I love that spinach is mixed with liver. Also like creamy spinach.
No.
You don't like creamy spinach?
I don't like creamy food.
Come
Why would you do that to your food? Guys, creamy
guy.
food, that's another hot take. Guys, now I'm going to disagree with a lot of you. And that's another hot take. Creamy food is over-exaggerated. I'm sorry.
What?
Creamy food is exaggerated. I'll do it. Like, I'm taking notes here. I'm taking notes. Like, guys, we are over-exaggerating what cream does. Cheese. Like America, I'm sorry, Americans, I'm coming for you. You don't have to add cheese to everything. I'm sorry. Cheese sauce is not nice. Cheese is nice on some things.
Mac and cheese.
Cheese sauce is not nice. No, why would you put cheese in your macaroni? No, you put mince like a normal person in your macaroni. No, not cheese, guys. No.
Hey, you are missing out.
No, I'm sorry. But anyway, talk to me, Mr. Mo.
Yeah, so today, of course, in terms of National Spinach Day, we are asking you a question. What is your favorite spinach meal? Because we are celebrating National Spinach Day. Rekamoroho today. Very, very interesting. And speaking of celebrations, right here we have some of you individuals who are celebrating their birthday. And today we only have one birthday celebrity that we're about to, of course, spell it out to you. So today, the person who's celebrating their birthday is Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Was
Yes,
born
sir.
on this day in 1944 in Detroit, Michigan, in the USA. She is famous because she is an American singer, actress, widely known as the Queen of Motown. She rose to fame as the lead singer of the Supremes, Motown's most successful actor in the 1960s, with hits like Stop, In the Name of Love, and You Can't Hurry Love. She later launched a highly successful solo career, becoming one of the most influential female artists in pop, R&B, and disco. So Diana Ross is who we are, of course, highlighting when it comes to celebrity birthdays. Anyone on your side who is
absolutely? You know who's celebrating their birthday today?
Who? Who is
Ooh,
that?
I'm forgetting her song now. Nobantu Vilagazi.
Nobantu Vilagazi. Man, what a great and amazing soul.
Her birthday today. And fun fact, I used to sing with Nobantu Vilagazi.
Really?
Like, I did. I used to sing with her. Such a cool lady, man. Nobantu Vilagazi. You'll see her picture now. Right there, KK. Nobantu is celebrating her birthday today. Such a cool lady. I'm forgetting this song, man. What's that song, Nobantu, Mr. Mo?
Nobantu Vilagazi, I know her for being an MC.
No, man. Nobantu is a singer. What are you talking? You don't know Nobantu Vilagazi songs, but
no,
you are I'm a piano person.
Her come up, ne? She used to MC.
No, she was. Yeah.
Roadhouse.
Yes.
Like each and every time when Roadhouse, because my friends would tell me that no one is there. No one is there, right?
Yeah,
so,
go for it, KK.
Yeah, like I haven't consumed Nobantu Vilagazi stuff as much.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't. But because it's her birthday, I will.
No, you need to. I'm forgetting the song that I wanted to talk about.
Maybe today on the session, right?
Add the songs.
I'll add the song.
Definitely. But so a huge birthday shout out to you, Nobantu, and I really hope that the day will be filled with nothing but all great things, man. You absolutely deserve it. Happy birthday. And then one last person, Mr. Mo, that I want to give a huge belated birthday shout out to is none other than Khomotso Majwafi.
Khomotso
Majwafi. Sister Khomotso Majwafi, actually.
She's a sister.
She's a nun. Khomotso is a nun, and she's such a cool lady. There you go. You are seeing the picture right now on your screens if you're hanging out with us on YouTube. Khomotso celebrated her birthday a couple of days ago. Such a cool lady. On this picture, she was graduating. And I was so excited for her, man. But she's such a cool lady, man. Khomotso. And I think she's in Durban right now.
Okay.
And she's spending a bit of time that side, man. But she celebrated her birthday a couple of days ago, and I really hope so that the day was nothing but amazing, as you are, man. She's one of those souls, more like you wouldn't want to leave, when you're with Khomotso. She's she just has that energy, man, like spirit. So for everyone, absolutely a huge shout out. So for everyone who's celebrating their birthdays today, who has celebrated their birthdays a couple of days ago, or over the past few days, or even in the next few days, we as the Vooka Breakfast Show, as the Vooka team, and of course as the Vooka Nation, we would love to say happy birthday!
Yeah!
Hip hip hooray! Hooray! Nice one, man. We hope that the day was filled with nothing but love, laughter, and all things great and amazing. You absolutely deserve all the greatness that the world has to offer. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and of course, speaking of things that we have to offer this morning, when it comes to your celebrity trending news, we've got something and a scoopunyana for you so that we can keep you updated on what is happening, of course, on our tabloids, on our social media streets. So right here with me, I have a very interesting one, which is from Metro FM. So the lineup has been confirmed because Scoop Ngwekazi and Moocee have joined the new show called The Lift Off. Metro FM has announced addition to its 2026 lineup, bringing in Scoop Ngwekazi and Moocee as the new air talent. Their arrival forms a part of a station refreshed programming for the 2026. So what you need is the move signals, fresh content, and new voices on the station. And what is next is listeners can look out for the official launch of Lift Off on Metro FM's weekend schedule and follow the station's platform for confirmed broadcast times and further 2026 lineup details. You can look it up right there on your social media platforms. And then in case you missed something that happened, because we know that Doja was here performing and she had one of the most incredible performances right here in South Africa, Pretoria, right? Or she is going to, because what we have learned or have came across right now is that Dumisani Dlamine's social media drama overshadows Doja Cat Move Africa concert in Pretoria, right? So Doja Cat highly anticipated Move Africa concert in Pretoria became overshadowed by public social media drama involving her father, actor Dumisani Dlamini, instead of the focus remaining on her performance. Attention shifted to a very public father-figure dispute that played out online. The drama unfolded around Dumisani's alleged absence, access to the venue, and conflicting accounts shared on social media. So what you need to know is that Doja performed at the Sunbed Arena in Pretoria as part of the Global Citizen Move Africa tour. She publicly shared that she invited her father to the show, but he declined, citing a lack of communication. Dumisani Dlamini later claimed on social media that he was denied entry to the concert despite having tickets. The exchange went viral and shifted public attention away from the concert itself. So Doja Cat has also previously spoken openly about her strained relationship with her father, describing him as largely absent during her upbringing in the United States. And Dumisani Dlamini, known for his role in Sarafina, has consistently disputed this narrative, saying circumstances and family dynamics contributed to their distance. The tension resurfaced during Doja Cat's South African visit, which many hoped would mark a positive homecoming moment. So what's next is public interest is likely to remain on whether either Doja Cat or Dumisani Dlamini offers further clarification or chooses to address the matter privately. But for now, attention is expected to shift back to Doja Cat's Move Africa tour, impact, and her broader engagement with South African audiences. We can hear from you by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Maybe some of you even went to the concert and you just experienced the atmosphere and everything that was happening right there. So those are some of the interesting things that are happening in your social media stories. But with that being said, I think it's time to go back to our initial discussion that we are having up until the hour 10 o'clock, which is the politeness paradox, right? And we were asking a question, and we're still asking the question, are we too nice for our own good? Because one of the things we always have something that is being introduced when you're trying to become this character, when you're trying to become this person that a lot of people are not even trying to understand, right? So introducing the emotional curveball in this whole situation is that the real shocker about this discussion is that politeness feels like a gift, but it can also quietly erode your trust. When people sense that your yes isn't real, your smile starts to look suspicious. If you never say no, your yes loses its value. Sometimes being too nice is an act of love. It's actually a form of dishonesty that prevents the people you love from truly knowing you. But I think that's, at the end of the day, that's what we are trying to do. Like, we are trying to prevent people from knowing us. Some of us, we are just doing that I am intentionally trying to make sure that you do not know and truly know who I am, right?
Yeah.
But we know that there are different perspectives. Different perspectives that we share, and that, of course, we think we fall under.
Absolutely.
Right? Different camps that you fall under. So if you're listening right now, you can let us know which camp do you fall into, because we do have some different perspectives right here. So the first camp are the peacekeepers. So they will swallow their own tongue before starting an argument. They value silence over solution and often end up with a borrowed dreams because they never spoke up for their own. Let's leave it like that. So these ones, they just believe in keeping the peace amongst each other, right? We don't want to take this thing anything.
I'm sometimes that person.
Yeah.
I just avoid, man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna engage. Like, I don't have the capacity. Recently, even this year, and like, man, I don't have the capacity to engage on that level. Like, and I feel like when people do engage on that level, you are relinquishing a portion of your power and giving it to that person who triggered you in that way. At least I believe so. Like, so I'm not gonna take, because if I'm pouring into that energy, it means I'm taking from somewhere else. It's not energy that I have in J spare that's lying around, or I'm taking it from wherever. No, it means if you're pouring into something, you took from somewhere else. And so I can't be taking from my cup of positive energy and pouring into your energy and feed into this negative thing that you have going on here and then engage you on the, no, I'm sorry, I'm not going to. So I would rather, even if I know I'm in the right, I would walk away and I'm like, no, it's fine. You won, Baba. You won.
So those are the peacekeepers. And then the other group that we have is the radical truth teller. They believe that politeness is a waste of time. They are blunt, they are sharp and value clarity over comfort. They have the main character energy, but sometimes they lack their ensemble heart. So me being polite isn't going to help me. So I'm going to tell you what is bothering me and what is happening in front of us so that we can confront the situation. As simple as that. Right?
You know, those kinds of people sometimes... Like, Naki one need, you know those kinds of people. I tell the truth. No, sometimes you're just rude. And you're actually unbearable. And like,
it says a lot about you.
Like, no. One understand? Like, they not substitute, but they masquerade their rudeness with truth telling. I tell the truth as it is. Nah, you know those kinds of people that, I call a spade a spade. And no, like... No, you're actually being very nasty and you're not being a nice person right now and would actually prefer you not to be around. Actually, do you know those kinds of... At least I feel like that. I'm sorry. Like, there are people like that and I feel like no. Sure, I understand, I guess, on some level that you are persuading yourself in saying that you are telling the truth. But you're actually being very rude and you're being a bully sometimes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because those kinds of people usually target, and I use the word target purposefully, they target people who they realize that those people have not the highest of self-esteem.
Easy targets.
Or not the highest of confidence. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not that easy to come for someone like Moocee missed. And I'm not an assertive person like that. But Chief, I will give you receipts like no one's business. And I'm not. You don't need to be. Because what they do is they become, and then, like, Chief, come down, bro. You know that video, there's this little kid who says, like, come down, bro. So, sometimes I don't appreciate those people because there's a very thin line, I think, at least, between telling the truth and being a nasty and rude person. And being very unbearable.
Okay, you wanted to share something?
I wanted to say, on top of that people who are... people who are loud and everything. So there are some people who strive in chaos. So those who are
definitely
like that, sometimes you need to really like stay away.
No, definitely.
Calm down, Baba. Calm down, bro. Not here for you, right? And then, of course, the last group that we have is the Vooka diplomat. They understand that you can be gentle and firm at the same time. They use sequential contrast, starting with respect, but moving straight to the truth. It's like we are using certain tones and energy to get to where we are going. Because if you're going to start on a high, it's really not going to end well. Right? So, which camp are you falling in when it comes to these different perspectives? Are you someone who is, very polite? Are you someone who is,
Truth teller.
You are straightforward with all.
Hey, I'm straightforward.
I'm a straight
lying.
talker.
No, you're just rude. You're a very rude and nasty person. No.
I'm a straight talker, right? But we know that at its core, politeness paradox reminds us that kindness without honesty is very fragile. You can't build a skyscraper on a foundation of it's fine when it's not. The value lies in radical respect, respecting the other person enough to tell them the truth, and respecting yourself enough to be real. A bond held together by fake smiles will eventually break, and a bond held together by honest friction will eventually shine and thrive. And then today, on this morning, as we are wrapping up this conversation, we are asking a question, the too nice confession, right? So here's the discussion that we are giving to you together with the question. Have you ever been too polite and lived to regret? Because at that moment you were polite with someone, but the decision that you took by being polite has made you to regret the decision that you took. Right? Talk to us. We want to hear. Another one is maybe you took on too much work, stayed in a bad relationship, or let someone walk all over you just to keep the peace. Do you think our South African culture of politeness helps us, or does it stop us from solving the real issues that we are facing on a daily basis? Right? Tell us when your nice became a nuisance. Nuisance. Right? It is hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, and you can just simply send your voice note on 060-493-3226. We want to hear from you if you are someone who is very polite and you always avoid arguments, or people who say or claim to say they are, straight talkers. But as we're concluding, we know that kindness also comes with a spine. Politeness may keep the peace for an hour, but honestly keeps the bond for a lifetime. So this Thursday morning, don't confuse being nice with being real. Sometimes the kindness, most Ubuntu thing you can do is to look someone in the eye and tell them the truth. Put down the mask, pick your voice, and let's get real. Because as they will say, sbadala.
I too. I think I'm the diplomat. As much as sometimes I am the person who walks away.
Yeah.
And I'm the peacemaker, or the peacekeeper rather. Sometimes I am very diplomatic, because you can be firm and assertive while being nice, or you can be nice while you are assertive and very firm, right? So, like, making noise and throwing tantrums and causing a scene doesn't mean that you're making a point.
Yeah.
You know those kinds of people when you're in an engagement, a back and forth with them,
yeah,
and they make a noise and then they think that they're making a point. Like, no, chief, like, no.
Yeah.
No, like, let's sit down, let's talk like civilized individuals.
Yeah.
Like individuals who have a high functioning level of reasoning capacity. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so sometimes I am the peacekeeper, the peacemaker. I'd rather walk away just to avoid an engagement and just like a back and forth, because I'm just not going to engage you on that level.
Yeah.
Like I said, I feel like it's relinquishing a portion of your power. But most of the time I can be assertive, and sometimes it's not even in what I say or how I say it. You just feel the energy. Like, I think my energy sometimes communicates very loudly. So
yeah.
I don't want to make an example, a practical one, but you have seen.
Yeah.
You have seen. You know, Steve, what I'm talking about. Like there's a shift, man. There's a dynamic shift in the room. Like, when people, there's individuals when they walk into the room, like, you can tell, this person is communicating, chief.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know how to regard them. They haven't said anything, and I do that deliberately. There's certain situations and circumstances where I do that purposefully, intentionally, and deliberately, where I want to communicate to you specifically. I want to communicate to you so that you know how you and I are going to regard each other, how you and I are going to engage each other, on what level. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If, like, it tells, there's body language, energy doesn't lie, guys. Energy doesn't lie. And
it
so
really doesn't.
I am the diplomat, Mr. Mo.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get in each other's pockets. We're not so and I have to bring you back, chief. I have to align you or realign you so that you know, this is how Moocee, Mr. and I are, and this is how we regard, and this is how we're going to engage each other, man. Yeah,
very interesting. So we want to hear your thoughts and your sentiments when it comes to this discussion we have just wrapped up right now. As we are left with 6 minutes, we are going to be ending our show, and of course this day, with a very interesting word of the day, which we are getting into currencies, because there's a slang that we use, to describe or to say our currency, right? I mean, depending on the township that you have, because I have learned that the different township, they have their, slang when it comes to the currencies, the money that they use. So talk to us where you are, are you maybe far enough from Soweto to a point that the slang of currencies is different to where you are, right? In South Africa, townships, money slang is colorful and deeply tied to local culture. A 10 rand is called a tiger. And a chalk, a 20 rand is called a chalk. And a 50 rand is called a pinkies. Right? And these nicknames often come from the colors, the designs, or cultural association of the banknotes and very big region and community. So, starting off with the tiger. The origin, right, of the tiger is the older 10 rand note had a strong orange-brown color, which resembled the stripes of a tiger. So, that's why they called it a tiger. The township use, people began calling it a tiger as a shorthand, and the name stuck even after the note design changed. So even if it can be something else, whatever, it can even change color, but it always be a tiger. And then the cultural note for tiger is that it's one of the most widely recognized slang terms, especially in Gauteng Township. So in Gauteng Township, across all over to Soweto, where we are based, it is called a tiger. So let us know if you are in a different township, you are listening and watching, what do you guys call a 10 rand? And then heading over to the next one, which is a 20 rand, is known as a chalk. So the origins of a chalk, the 20 rand note was printed in a pale chalky color, yellowish white in earlier series, right? So the township used for it is a chalk. That is the nickname that has been given to a 20 bucks. And it comes with this faded look, making it easy to identify in casual conversations. And then the cultural note for it is that it's often used in taxi ranks and informal trading where quick recognition of notes matter. So 20 bucks is chalk. From where you are from, let us know what do you call a 20 bucks. And then a 50 bucks, we call it a pinkies right here in Soweto, right? Or a 5 tiger because it's 5 10 rands. So the origin of the 50 rand note has a distinct pink hue, which immediately gave rise to the nickname Pinky. Township use common in Soweto and Cape Flats. Pinky is a playful way to refer to the mid-range cash. And the cultural note for it reflects how township slang often use color association to create memorable names. So that's what we have for you this morning, which is currencies. So we want to know, because we are discussing currencies and how other people out there describe and use, slang names to describe their currencies. Let us know in the comment section if we are all in Soweto and we all use the same names, which is a tiger, choco, and pinky. But one of the interesting things is when you go to Pretoria, it's like you're in a foreign country.
Aye, man.
Because this side, a 2 rands, Ribita Pondo. Kakwa, it's kind of ging. Oh, 10 rand that side. Before kicking go 2 rand thing. 10 rand that side, ki jacket.
Guys, I'm sorry. Other places, no, I'm sorry.
I'm guy jacket.
Guys, I'm sorry. The
2 rand is called a boys. Yeah,
boys. Doesn't like POYS or POYZ.
I don't know how they spell it, but they call it
or
like
POIZ.
boys. I don't know how they even spell it.
Because boys for us is boys Ronake boys.
Yeah.
Right, it's pure village.
Yes,
of
course.
Because you don't want to use the other term. So it's very interesting, man. But that's all that we have for you this morning, with less than a minute to go until we call it a morning, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. Thursdays are where vision stretches forward, right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, brought to you by the Blinko Network. I've had an amazing time, being in your presence and being in your company. It's been such an honor. And I look forward to you and I spending some great quality time again tomorrow morning. From myself, the one and only MOOCEE Mist. My name is Moocee Mist. Be safe, stay cautious, stay warm when you need to, and stay cool when you need to. But now we're staying warmer than we are staying cool. So, God willing, you and I will see each other bright and early tomorrow morning for another edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show, where we give you your daily dose of positivity that is accompanied by an energetic start to the day. Ciao.
My name is Moeketsi, and it was really nice being with you. Till we see each other, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
So